From what? From doing what, Colin? I couldn't hear shit you just said. Gabe literally yelled the moment I asked you what you just said and you tried to speak. Yeah. Oh. So, monsters won't drop items on death, you're saying? Oh, okay.
Are you okay? This lab did not make me want to Kermit suicide. Speaking of Kermits, Jake, why aren't you a Kermit anymore?
I've never allowed.
We're going through some.
What?
I said I didn't want to be a critic anymore.
Why not?
I didn't want to.
I want to be
Okay.
free.
I want to be free. Is that why your profile pic is still a Kermit with bleach? You're bleaching out the Kermit. It's fine, Jake. I really don't. I could really care less. I just wanted to joke around with you.
What was I talking about?
Jake, I'm sorry. Did I insult you? He's being quiet now. I feel like I insulted him.
I'm gonna be
Colin.
talking to Kaya.
Sorry, I
Whatever.
was just checking something on my phone.
Oh, I was like, I insulted you so much
Fine.
that
I
you.
really just checking stuff on my phone just to make sure
Yeah, I have to check my email like 70 times a day because that's how often I get shit.
Yeah, there was one time when I finally got back into college last semester, and I didn't check my email for 2 days. 2
And then you got
days.
fucked. Yeah, that happens.
I had like 40 messages. I have to sift through all of them to find out what was important, and I didn't know what was important because it was just an overload of information.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes. It's really stupid.
So when we're going over the chemistry lecture for the Q&A portion to get ready for the exam, I am beginning to understand how much I do not know.
That's not good.
When we went through 225, the basics for chemistry, we apparently I barely survived that class, and my fundamentals already are pretty fucking bad. Since we're building on those fundamentals, it's really exposing that.
Yeah, soft South foundation ain't gonna help you. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah, I'm now trying to get caught up, but I'm definitely not going to be able to. The kind of cool thing is that it is going to be open book, open note, and because I've been going to the Q&As, I can see the patterns that are happening. I'm just hoping for the exam I can apply those same patterns, or at least similar ones, even if I don't understand the mechanisms.
What is it on? I've been through a lot of chemistry, so like
SN2 reactions, E1, E2, SN1 reactions, finding or predicting what reagents are going to make what compounds, reverse engineering compounds.
Do you have to like memorize all the ionic thingies? What are they called? I had to memorize all those at one point. All like the silicon bicarbide or whatever the fuck. Like all
I can send you an example.
Sulfur nitrous or something. I don't fucking know.
No.
Not like nitrous. Like nitrous is like NO or something.
Okay,
And then you like.
can't.
It's fine.
I
I
tried
took chemistry a
copying and pasting.
long time ago. I got a 5 on the AP exam, and that's the end of my chemistry.
Wow, you piece of shit.
If it makes you feel any better, I was a valedictorian in high school, and I didn't have any friends because school took up my entire life. So there's not much gained.
I think part of the reason why I have been able to get as far as I want is I have no idea why. I always had this stubborn idealization of I cannot use any extra resources to study. I have to use shit that's provided for professors. Only recently, like 2 weeks ago, where I have been actively looking out for extra review around topics that isn't from lectures, and I have no idea why I had such a stupid, bullheaded reason why I wasn't doing it before.
I am a nerd. Thanks, Matt.
Nerd.
I am a
We
nerd.
came out here because the moment we were trying to speak, everyone was like,
I am a
yelling.
nerd, Matt. Matt! Piece of shit. Come here! Get over here! No, if I was like admin, I'd just pull him back in.
You're staying here now.
You're locked in this chat. I will delete all the other chats. No. Nothing. Go ahead and mess up Austin's masterpiece.
Come on, Eric. Come on.
For what?
I thought we were playing some Risk Rain.
Oh, give me a second. I was looking at my emails. And then I was also just looking at MATLAB and just being like, I should really make a truth table generator to make my life on the exam much easier, but that's basically cheating. But it's fine, guys. It's not like I was gonna make a program to automatically calculate the answers for an exam. No, you didn't hear that.
Honestly, I'm kind of half tempted to like ask you to help me cheat on my future physics exams.
I mean, they can't give me any consequences because I don't go to UWEC either. I'm outside their jurisdiction, but they can punish the fuck out of you.
Like I said, half tempted. Because I'm doing well in the homework and anything else, I mean, the fact that I bombed this exam, it isn't like the end of the world.
I mean,
It's the
what do
first
you mean
one.
by bomb? Did you actually like get an F on it, or did you get like a C or something?
I got like a D.
Okay, so it's better than the one guy I saw in my Calculus 2 class that got a 20% out of 100.
Oh fuck.
So by bomb, that's my definition of bomb. I've gotten
Okay.
D's on exams before, dude. Like,
I got 14 out of 24, so yeah, I got roughly.
I
a
mean,
D.
I've gotten a D on some important classes, and I still came out of the class with a B. So I really, but it all depends on how your professor curves the shit. I mean, not
pulling-
curves. I mean, like sets up the class grading. You know, like tests are worth 10% or something. I don't know. Oh, Tab, kill me.
Okay, so main class participation 5%, homework 30%, labs 15%.
Homework's 30%, you little
Yes.
shit.
Yes, quizzes are 5%. The exams are 30%, and the
Quizzes
final
are
exams
5%. And how much were tests?
15%. Do you mean exams?
Exams, whatever.
30%. So they're equivalent to homework.
Bro, what the fuck? Homework for me is worth no more than like 10% for like all of my classes, or it's like it's either 10% or it's not even worth anything.
Homework
And
shouldn't be
exams
worth
are like
anything.
60%.
So automatically, I already have a very good grade average because I've been doing
Automatically, you
amazing.
have a superior advantage to me.
And the other thing about chemistry is, like the Sybilus said, oh god, like the grading ranges for an A to a D, crazy. Okay, so to get an, you need above an 85%,
Hmm.
a B above 70%. To
Okay,
get a
what do you
C,
need to pass the class? Let's just
Yeah.
ask this.
To pass, I need a bare minimum of 55%.
Wait, so like you can pass with the D in the class, like you pass their credit with the D?
Yeah. To get a C
Okay.
grade is anything above 55%. And then failing is below 50%.
Jeez. For me, it's not that easy. That sounds pretty easy. I wouldn't worry about it all that much. Yeah, you made me sound like you're in danger.
It just hurt my mental fortitude.
Okay,
a lot.
I understand that. Like seeing my first D on an exam from a professor that had brain cancer, so fucking didn't like have any sympathy or anything. He didn't get partial credit. That was rough. That was my first D I've ever gotten on an exam, and I was like, yeah, that definitely hurt my mental state. So I understand. I'd be happy to help you try to bring that up.
I thought monsters weren't dropping loot.
That's because I opened up a chest. Or at least I shouldn't be dropping.
Yeah, there's a chest right here. Do you want me to do you want me to grab it?
I ain't taking it.
Why aren't you taking anything?
'Cause I don't give a fuck.
So should I take it or not?
We should do the no items challenge.
Is that what this
Yeah.
is?
No. I'm choosing to be a virgin and abstaining from items, as they are illegal performance-enhancing drugs.
There's one here.
Oh, I did watch Mob Psycho, and so the episode I'm on is the one where he
Yeah.
goes up against
You
that
want this
cult,
item?
like of the smiling people,
No.
and then he has his first
Smiley
explosion.
cult?
Yeah, and he has his first explosion.
So how do you like it?
I like the concept, but the thing is, I still don't know how I feel about the animation style.
Oh god, like, that's honest to god my favorite thing about the whole show, is the fact that
Okay,
it's
I mean, it
fucking
reminds me
art
of a
style.
weird One Punch and Western animation combination. If that makes sense to what I'm saying. That's what it reminds me of. It's like all the main characters look okay, but every other character that isn't a main character looks ugly as fuck.
just
That's the
how
way
it
I
is.
describe the animation. like, to be blunt about it. Still a really good show, though.
Don't pick up that white item that you're walking to. Wait, oh no, that's a Shrine of Chance. Never mind, never mind. Ignore me. I forgot about these.
Should I pick it up?
Yeah. Shrines of Chance are low-key. Probably the only way we're gonna get a lot of loot. It just takes a fuck ton of money. So, because of the unique animation style, there are going to be a lot of fights later in the series that are going to be able to go fucking crazy because they don't have the insane restrictions on trying to stick to an art style. It's beautiful.
I mean, it's like the weird mix between manga and anime. Sometimes in the fight scenes, where like it looks pencil drawn, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Like ripped straight from the manga.
Yeah. Or they're like animating some pencil drawings.
You know,
what
I was saying that waiting for one more gold. I'm standing there chilling, waiting for one more gold. Colin comes over there, shoots something,
Can I
turns
take
around
this?
and takes it immediately.
Let Jake oh wait.
Nope,
no.
I got a different one. I ran away, it's fine.
Okay, is this a...
I fucked up. It's okay.
Goat?
Okay,
You guys starting it now, or...?
yeah. We got most of the loot here.
I mean, there's a couple more things over here I was just gonna try to open up, but that's fine. Okay.
Well, we can always open it up once we're done. We can take it in.
Oh, fuck, which one is it what I want? This one, I think? Yeah!
Oh. Jake, leave the flying enemies to us!
Well, there's nothing else but them!
Hey, but Colin, when I said
See, and then you shoot the ground ones and be like, oh yeah, just, you know, don't worry about it. See, like,
I thought
you know what, I'm just gonna stand in this corner. I'm just gonna stand over here.
Yo, Colin, I thought you were gonna be like, oh shit, what is all this fucking shit?
I've seen it a couple times.
Before your transform? You've seen the Fourier transform before? I'm kind of impressed if you have.
Not all of them. I saw the electricity.
Colin,
display
hey,
one
Eric, you still got a
before.
gold item over there, by the way.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna
Colin,
on
what
the
do I
bottom
get?
left one.
Bottom left. The Shatter Sword.
Hey, Jake. Do you feel like a valued member of the team?
No, fuck off! I'm going over here.
What? Can't hear you.
Can you hear the sound of my shotgun? What are you doing?
Give you money over here.
Should I give money to it?
Yeah. Keep doing it. Wow. Wow.
Oh, is this
Actually
bugged?
unlucky.
Is this bugged?
There was one time where it failed 6 times in a row for me. I mean, I was only able to do it because we were at the end of a level, but damn, that still hurt. I could have bought a missile throne instead. Fuck me.
Do I need to buy these things? These turrets? Or no, these aren't turrets. These are chests.
Yep, you get money, you can buy them. If you
Get
took the
money.
hacking beacon, they would be actually very useful here.
Oh, I didn't. Because you told me they were dog shit.
Most of the time, yes.
Is that a hacking beacon?
I'm gonna open up the
So-
lunar pod, is that okay?
So it will take anything in the radius, and it should also take the
Oh,
sentry
it's this
turret
box.
too.
I know what this is. Okay. Do this.
Oh. Did I just pick it up on accident?
I don't know how you got it before
I
I did.
don't know how I... Yeah, I have no idea. Let's just back it up. Just to keep moving. Here, I'll stay away.
I'm not
Dude.
gonna get any of them.
Yes, you did. No, you didn't.
Pain! Pain!
Here, I'll buy you this one. Colin, I'm gonna buy you this one. There you go, Colin.
Thanks, bloody.
Let's just make it rain to the chest, right?
Something like that.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
there
how's
was
it
a
going
better-
today, Jake?
Me, I'm doing good.
Good. How was your Friday, I guess?
I'm doing great.
My Friday, I think, well.
Because of that report you had to do.
What?
Oh. You had to do multiple reports today?
I had to do one report and this other assignment for my MEMS class.
MEMS?
It's meme, but without the extra e at the end.
Oh, dude,
It's a type.
is the
it's
pod
a
not up
type
here?
of- It's micro machine
The thing's not here,
class,
Colin. Unless you
basically.
got it.
Check over there.
It's
Hey,
like a
where?
nano.
Nope, it's not on top of that one.
It's a nano fabrication class.
Nano fabrication.
Yeah. It's like mechanical engineered microsystems is what MEMS stands for, or something like that.
So I'm gonna guess that some of the products that we'd be looking to make is some of the surgery machines.
No.
No?
Well, yeah, I guess that does count, but like that's not what we're making in our class.
Okay.
If that's fair.
Are you making like little
We're like
toys?
making little cantilevers, like on the micrometer scale. Actually, for our first lab, we made mixers, so like fluid mixers, because at that scale, you can't have turbulent flow in liquids because the Reynolds number is like too high or something.
Yeah, isn't
So,
that what
like-
plants use to their advantage because of that?
What used to their advantage?
Plants.
I don't have no idea. I don't biology stuff. But like, so if you want to mix liquids at the micro scale, you have to whatchamacallit? You have to make like things to disrupt the flow, like to kind of like knock things into each other,
Like
like
heat?
like. No, like you make like zigzags lines that like passively mix it, or you can just have a little spinner inside. You know, like a little Baghdad spinner that you'd use in chemistry, but on the nanoscale.
Oh yeah. Okay.
You can make those nanoscale. Yeah, so I made a zigzag thing, and I don't even know how it's mixes because, get this, I had a very bad day on Thursday. So Thursday's when I go into the lab, and I was gonna actually fabricate the thing. Because I made the mold, and then I was actually gonna go in and fabricate it. But I couldn't because halfway through me cutting out the mold, the lab assistant or whatever, she got a phone call from campus saying her husband tested positive for coronavirus. And I was like, okay, now I have to go quarantine myself. Nice. And I couldn't even finish the lab because we all had to get out.
That sucks.
So I went and got a COVID test. So like I couldn't get drop-in testing because they stopped doing drop-in testing because they're lazy, or like they didn't want to manage that shit. But so I was like called the DSU saying, hey, could I go and drop-in testing? And then they're like, nope. doesn't exist anymore. But the lab assistant could get drop-in testing, which was stupid. But anyway, I had to wait till this morning to get my COVID test, and I tested negative. So that was good, right?
No.
You want me to test positive?
Yeah, there's nothing bad would happen to you.
Fuck you. I wouldn't be
Okay.
able to go to campus to go
Oh,
finish my
no.
goddamn lab, you asshole. I don't want to be behind.
You wouldn't be behind. Your teammates could do the work.
I don't have a teammate in that class.
I guess the other positive thing about biology so far is that I'm understanding why we're doing things in the lab and how.
Oh, but I wasn't done there, Colin.
Oh, Jesus.
So, like, yeah, so there was another student in the lab with me who all said basically the same thing. But the professor emailed them later, like, all the other people other than me, what was going on, and saying, oh, my husband actually got a false positive because he got tested again, it was negative. And she also tested negative, so like there was no coronavirus exposure. But I didn't know that. Because
So you could have made up the lab.
so I could have just fucking finished the lab, yeah. In there, like whatever. But so I didn't really know what was going on later that day, and I was like, she told me that she'd send me an email with the instructions and shit of like what to do next, and I was waiting all day, and then I got tired of waiting, and I just emailed saying, hey, I emailed the professor of the class rather than the lab assistant saying, hey, so this person's husband tested positive for coronavirus, so I had to leave the lab. What's the plan now? Can I reschedule? And she said, yeah, you should have gotten an email. All the other people were notified. Thanks. I was fucking upset. I was fucking upset. I was very upset.
How close are you to getting your major? Or not your...
This is my last fucking semester, period.
Okay.
it shouldn't be this stupid. You know, like, at this point, I'm getting very annoyed at how, like, the lack of organization teachers have. No, it's just lack of organization. I don't think it's because they're incompetent. I think it's just because
No,
they
it's 'cause they're
just don't have...
kidding.
Okay, whatever, fuck you.
No, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck them. But it's like, I was pissed. Like, basically my entire Thursday was thrown away. You know, my whole productive Thursday on campus was thrown away. So I had to do other shit. I had a group meeting today, which was pretty productive. So like, today it basically was me making up for Thursday. Except I didn't get to go into the lab because... reasons. Because I had to schedule ahead of time. Yeah, so is it only me that thinks that's absolutely stupid?
No, shit.
It definitely happened to me last semester where like it didn't make sense how people were trying to run the class. Granted, I was out of college for a year, so who knows what would have changed. But when we started doing the online courses because of COVID and shit, and when they were deciding how to handle in-class participation, for whatever reason, they decided to do a third of what they were supposed to do a lecture on because they thought it would have been a very efficient plan or idea to like have a lecture about respiration when we also have to go over reproduction and the digestive system. So that was supposed to happen for that week. But instead, they would have 4 different in-class lectures where each of the lectures would talk about respiration when you weren't able to go over the other 2/3 of what you were supposed to.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
And so here I was expecting them to have a different lecture each day instead of having the same one for the different people because they were able to record or they had to record anyway for the people who weren't there. So I'm here like, what the fuck? I've seen the military do more efficient than this. That's pathetic.
No, it's just the thing that pisses me off most is the universities, like the deans and the chancellors and stuff. They aren't doing a very good job policing like everything, because all the teachers are doing like completely different shit than like what they were supposed to be taught on. Like, because after COVID hit, all professors were required to take a course for online learning with, you know, what's the expectations and stuff. And, you know, none of the teachers actually listen to it. I can fucking tell, because all my teachers do fucking... They all have different ways of doing online classes. And all of them are pretty fucking stupid. You know? I have one teacher who straight up cannot use Canvas. And, like, we have to email him assignments.
Yeah, the other thing was they also had me being pulled in like 5 different directions for classes and online resources. Like there was a different website I would use to test the chemistry assignments. Then there was a separate one for...
So like you have like Canvas and like some other fucking bullshit?
Yeah, I had Canvas, I had a chemistry website, I had a math website, and then I also had a different biology website. It was insanity. I'm like, why can't it just be on one site?
Thanks for helping.
It's just so... It's so bizarre how fucking, like... I guess it's not bizarre, but it's like, it's amazing how unprepared everyone was for COVID. You know what I mean?
I am just lucky that I was able to mostly pass all my classes. The one thing that I found total bullshit was not chemistry. The biology I had last semester that I'm kept doing again this semester, because the issue about the lectures going over a third of the material really kicked in hard there, because it's honestly a 5-credit course that they decided to split for 3 credits.
So, okay, that's stupid. I've had 2-credit courses that feel like 7-credit classes.
Yeah, it's like you're putting in way too much fucking work. And it was
I've had to
keeping up.
teach. It's the Gen Ed people that just feel like, oh, my class, you cannot graduate without my class. So I'm gonna give you as much work as possible, because my class is way more important than any of your actual classes. I'm gonna die.
Wait,
It's not again.
But anyway, I've encountered a few professors like that, where they just think so highly of themselves in their class. Like, it's just...
Let's see. So I was only being briefed on a third of the class material.
Oh, do I need to buy that equipment robot today? That's a robot. By the way.
You should have already bought it.
I didn't buy it.
Well, save up money and
what didn't he buy? What were we supposed to buy?
it's a big, expensive flying machine.
Where?
Yeah, I'm probably not good enough to buy it unless you let me kill all the monsters.
We all get the same gold.
Yep.
We all what?
We all get gold from the monsters.
It's just we spend it separately.
But don't I get more gold for getting a kill, or
No.
is that
Communism.
communism? Got it.
Also, Eric, you need to be buying way more items.
Yeah, it's pretty hard when you guys have already bought up all the shit. Because you know all the locations.
Dog, all the locations are randomized.
Whatever. I
Or
came.
you whatever me.
I came to play
There's this
video
big item that
games
was
after
supposed to be
a
buying? I don't think I bought it
long day.
either.
I don't want to do
College?
shit.
Where is it?
Baby.
I don't know. You're not gonna scary.
Eric, where's
Trying
this
to
item
find
you're
it.
talking about?
It's right over here. Found it.
Eric himself has to buy it.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine.
It's 1,500, so I'm still 500 gold down.
This is really gonna hurt a run, but we have to do it. Oh wait, actually, no more enemies will be spawning. So
That's what I was saying.
There you go.
What?
That not enough? Not quite.
oh, you can do blood for the blood god.
Yeah.
Where?
Or JJ.
I don't get the shit that you get.
Yeah, you do. You have gold. Well, come over
but I
here.
don't
Yeah,
get gold
yeah, just come over
from
here.
you sacrificing.
Yeah. Give away your life. That's all you gotta do. Come over here and give away some of your life, and then you'll be okay.
Will I get my life back next?
Yeah. No, you regain it. Like right now,
Okay.
I was at.
No, but remember, if I lose half, I explode.
Oh, here.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah, go-
right, that's right. Don't.
No, no, no,
don't-
no.
don't-
Come over here. Come over to this item. Trade out your items real quick, and then go do it. It's fine. There's-
Oh, okay.
There's an item thing
Can
right
it
here.
will it just drop on the ground?
Yeah. Just pick any random one. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, see, it'll sit there now. Go trade it out. So, yep, there you go. See, now it's sitting there. So now you go do the health stuff, get your gold, and then come back. Won't matter.
Is this one?
Just click E on
There's
it.
nothing.
Just look at. Oh.
You burnt it out.
Oh. Let's go get you a new one. Let's go find a new one. There's more than one.
Don't use it, G.
Well, I was trying to be helpful.
Yeah, I know you were trying to be helpful, but don't use the next one, please.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I could always buy it. I have enough. So where is it? I can buy and then give you, and then you can pick out the item.
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has to be the one to buy.
Why do I have to buy this shit again?
It unlocks one of your beacon types. I'm pretty sure it's a hacking one.
I wish you reminded me.
I thought you already had it. That's why I couldn't bring it up.
I didn't have it.
Obviously.
I still haven't found the shrine.
All right, coming to me.
Well-
There's here. We'll just get. Well, there's a couple of mods.
I'm at 1,100.
We're not gonna have enough. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna go through the blue portal, and I'm gonna pay for us to guaranteed get to hell, so we can get your Rex. Oh wait!
Didn't pick up. That's why I told you to wait.
Ah!
You
Oh,
you
Colin.
biffed it more than I
Colin.
biffed it.
Colin. It's okay. We can go back to the starting area if we just go in a circle.
It's gonna be a long ass run. You still need to get her anyway. Well, if you want, we can just cycle or
What am I doing?
buy her.
Let's just get that.
Okay, so now you have unlocked a new character. Doesn't matter which way we go.
What is this dream stuff?
Dream stuff.
Do you not see this, Colin?
Oh, don't worry about those.
What
You mean
are
these
they?
items?
No, it is stuff.
The dreams.
Colin.
Oh yeah, you're able to pay to specifically go in what stage you want.
Are we not
So
going through the
hell.
hell? Or are we just going straight back?
Doesn't matter. We're not gonna be
Oh.
able to get them there.
Sure, there's no items there, so what's it matter, right?
Each one we go to, we will get a guaranteed red. It's just this one, we actually get more red items.
God damn it. I need green items, and none of these are giving me green items.
Sucks to be you.
I know, it really does.
Hey, Erica, come up here. I got some stuff right. Try and get you caught up on the item deficit.
What the fuck is that?
Papa.
Yeah, but I meant like, what did it just do?
It does a big AoE damage. That's like right below you, and then when it's finished casting, it launches you up in the air.
Ah.
And depending on different factors, it could just straight up kill you.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't die then. It's 2 health things this time.
And the other nice thing about having to get items from chests is that it actually forces you to explore the level.
Oh my god.
See, what else is there to bitch about my last semester?
I haven't even scraped the surface of how much I've bitched about Platteville. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear it.
Ah, no, this is a bitching session tonight.
I've too many fucking stories from Platteville, and I've told most of them to Kate, and Kate's just like, yeah, Platteville fucking sounds like shit compared to Eau Claire. That's all he's told me. That
Eau
puts
Claire's
any
not
perspective.
great. Oh, Claire's
Yeah,
not
but
great.
Platteville's fucking structure is fucking retarded.
Honest to God, my first college that I went to, that was a fucking community college, was the best.
I wish I
Like-
went to CBTC.
CBTC is
First.
great, I love it.
I know, I wish I went to it first, then transferred.
Yeah, it's so much better, like, you can, like, knock off so much time, and then it's good time, too. It's not, like, stupid time. It's like, oh yeah, this actually makes sense. They, like...
Okay, I'm starting up the teleporter in 3.
Hold on. Okay, I'm there. I'm at... I would...
Well, I thought you were starting to tell him like that.
Well, share some of your stories of Platteville then.
Dude, yeah, I need to tell you this one story that someone is, so it didn't directly happen to me, but it directly happened to someone I know. So he was taking a gender studies class. What? Yeah, I know, right? But he was taking a gender studies class, and he was doing very well in the class, like A, B, you know, like that.
Oh! Shit! I stepped on it, didn't I? Damn it, I'm sorry.
No,
It's
this,
okay, I'll
this
go to
is
the next
can't be forgiven.
Anyway. I'm gonna step on these other two if Eric doesn't get over here right now.
Go in there. Cover in. Okay,
Anyway.
where was I?
Gender studies.
Gender studies.
Okay, so the professor for his class was a tenured gender studies professor, which I don't understand how you can get tenured for a fucking.
Because that's the
gender
only
studies
job you
class,
can
but-
get as a gender studies person.
No, but like,
Anyway.
how can you fucking guarantee? So obviously this person's, you know, acting like an entitled tenure prick, because, you know, all of them are, any professor that fucking has tenure is gonna be a prick. Because they are so self-entitled.
Yep.
Anyway, See, I was trying to remember the story exactly so I don't tell it wrong. So he was about to take the final, like his final exam was like on Friday, was so the last day of exams.
Yep.
And the professor sent out an email that Monday because students were asking questions about like can they return the textbook and shit. So like because they don't want to go return the textbook right after the exam.
Yeah.
You know? So the exam was like this was actually before COVID, so it's funny that their final exam was like online, just an online Canvas quiz. So what their exam was is they had to write essay questions, like respond to essay questions,
Yep.
and then you know basically that's it. Anyway, what happened was, so the professor sent out an email saying yes, you can go return your textbooks before the exam. You won't need them for the exam.
Yep.
And so this person I knew, the friend of mine, he went and returned his textbook, you know, like most of the other students did. And then guess what? The day the final exam rolls around, and guess what's the first question?
In your textbook.
Turn to page 200 and whatever and read this passage and write an essay on it.
Genius.
Yeah.
So he wasn't the only one that didn't have a textbook because you know people. She told them they could return their textbooks.
Yeah.
So
What they
That-
do?
this-
Return their textbooks.
no, he went on a rant for like instead of like being like, hey, I don't have the. Well, like he just basically typed, hey, I don't have the book because you told me to return it, so I can't do this essay question. And then that's it. That's all he wrote.
Basically a big FU.
Yeah, and the teacher was pissed, like, being called out like that. So she actually went and deleted the announcements. So, like, she deleted the announcement that told the students that they could return their textbook before the final exam. Oh. So the deans wouldn't see it. But luckily, after the friend of mine took the exam, the first thing he did was take screenshots of the emails and the announcements. So he had proof. So like he had proof. What a what a fucking genius. So he goes reports this to the dean, like he sends the email, the screenshot of the emails and the announcements. And what the final exam was, because but I mean he probably shouldn't have taken screenshots of the final exam, but whatever.
I mean, it was an example. It wasn't for copying.
No, I mean it was a blank exam. He took a screenshot of it.
That's
But,
nothing wrong with that.
sent that all to the dean, and look, the professor went and also emailed the dean around that time and said, hey, I want this student like expelled. Because she was pissed that she couldn't fail him. Like, she failed him on the exam, but she couldn't fail him in the class.
Yep.
So, like, she gave him a 0 on the exam because of that statement. Which is pretty bullshit, if you ask me. But that still wasn't enough to fail him in the class because he'd still pass with, like, a C+ or B-.
Yep.
Because the final exam wasn't worth all that much.
Yep.
So, like, these two people are messaging the dean. The teacher's just being an absolute bitch, and then the students just, like, with all the proof and all that shit. So how do you think this went?
Beautifully.
Yeah, it went pretty good, actually. The teacher got, her tenure revoked, which is not good, and then she has to be observed now, like...
Honestly, deserves it. Like, trying to pull that shit.
And so other students were also questioned during this, like, saying, was this absolutely true? And other students backed them up because, you know, they were also returned their fucking textbooks and couldn't do that first exam question. So, like, so his grade couldn't be changed. That was set in stone, though, which was the sad part of the story. But he still passed the class. That's what counts, right? But basically, that teacher almost got him expelled because of, like, if he didn't fight back, he would have probably been expelled.
I think the most angry or pissed off I've ever been at a class, aside from biology last semester, but that wasn't entirely the professor's fault. But there was one class I had to take, it was a yoga class.
Oh,
and I just needed a filler class.
I know. I was that no option for me to take a yoga class, but I took jogging instead, so I could just walk and listen to music.
And while also at the same time we were taking a philosophy class. And I think my favorite classes were the philosophy and Asian philosophy. Those things fascinate me to no end. I love it so much.
It is for sure.
Also, studying religion in Asian subcultures. Like, god damn it! If I wasn't gonna be a vet tech, I probably would be a philosophy major. And I would probably be a chaplain in the National Guard. And I wouldn't even put Buddhism as my religion. I would stay not religious.
Okay, listen, I'm trying to get my items
Yeah,
here.
what were you
Get-
saying? You're really angry.
So, class is going good so far. There are a couple absences that I've had because it was during the time I was getting crippling insomnia, and there were just some I couldn't do. I had to be falling asleep in class, like, fucking awful. So my attendance was meh, but I was keeping like a high B low A. However,
Oh, you took the items here, didn't you, Eric? God damn it!
He wasn't told!
I like was about to take them and then they all like spawned on top of me. God. No, you're not.
Sorry, Jake. Here, have
What'd you
this
like?
lunar coin as a
No,
token of
I
life.
have 100 million lunar coins. I don't need any more. And that's not being
Do an
sarcastic,
item.
by the way.
I'll give you an item. Next item I find.
It's not even like I picked it out either. I was just about to, and you're like, nah, dude, actually, this is mine.
Nah, dude, actually, it's mine. Is there any chance here?
one over here.
Okay, I'll go.
It dropped a single light. So during yoga class, for whatever reason, my yoga instructor, I'm not even gonna call her professor, she's an instructor. That's how lowly I think of her.
Shit.
So we would talk about like really basic baby philosophy stuff, like what does the
In a
world
yoga
need more?
class?
Yes.
You want me to take these items?
Go ahead. So we would talk about real introductory stuff, like what could the world use more of? Oh, love, compassion.
Ugh.
Gee, guys, let's wait come kumbaya. Like, Jesus.
My eyes are rolling into the back of my skull right now.
Same.
Did you start the boss?
fucking same.
Tom, did you guys start the boss battle over there?
Nope.
Okay. Oh shit, I was coming! What did you do?
And there was a couple essays we had to do that was real simple introduction to philosophy. And because I was already taking philosophy at the time, like, the essays were a piece of fucking cake. Easiest shit ever. And, however, my last semester, it had the lineup of, and the time frame that I would get these essays would be like, I get
The worst possible time possible.
well, no, my professor would give me like 5 topics that we could, 5 topics that we have a chance to learn. He would pull like yeah, he would give you ahead of time on some of the subjects so you could possibly prepare what you would write about.
Oh, I've had a teacher that done that, and there's one easy way to fix it. But I'll wait to tell you.
So he would draw a number, and depending on what was drawn, that's what the essay topic had to be.
Okay, that's
Okay. So in reality, you were trying to prepare for 5 different essays because you weren't going to try to be unprepared for any of them. But you would get this like a week in advance.
And this is
And-
a content essay too.
You would have 2 days to write the essay.
Okay, that's not nearly as bad as what mine were. So.
Yeah, but you had to use a lot of citations. You had heavily so
Citation, because every teacher is so fucking fussy about citation.
I love citations for the fact of I'm able to keep track of my thought process because I have to work it back into the test. That's why I like it.
No, I just hate doing actual I'm fine finding scholarly journals and stuff like that, but I hate writing the citations because all my professor writing a correct citation for one professor is different from one correct citation for another, even though it's all APA format, which is bullshit.
Why am I not moving fast?
Bro.
So
I'm not gonna. You guys are gonna leave me in the dust again.
So we have 2 days to write one essay. Then there was a huge lab report that we had to do that we had 2 months to work on. And because it's kind of like our first baby scientifically peer-reviewed lab report. It's our first baby one. We don't have to be as detailed or crazy fucking in-depth. We had to cite it as if it was one, though. So it had to be very detailed with what information that we were dealing with. And my team, my group didn't give a fuck. Straight up.
Got a group for essays? God damn, I hate that. I hate writing essays in groups. Because, one person's tone is completely different than the other person's tone, so you, have to blend it, and it's really fucking terrible, and then you still get called out on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can keep going. You can't, reliably say, hey, this person doesn't do this section. No, everyone has to chip in, and, nobody wants to chip in because they're all fucking drinking beer and fucking girls. I don't fucking care what they do in their free time.
They're fucking beer and drinking girls.
Drinking girls.
Whatever. Is that what I said?
No, that's what I said.
Okay, I thought you were making fun of me because I accidentally said that or something.
So I ended up doing most of the report because everyone else,
Nobody else wants to do anything. Yeah.
no one was accustomed to wanting to do the APA format. I was the only one who was accustomed to using it because of the English class that I had to the previous semester that pushed the shit out of the APA. So I was master classing.
I mean, shouldn't everyone have experience in that though? Because the English thing is required.
Yeah, you would think.
Wah. I don't want to write an essay. You do it for me. Wah. That's basically what I hear about your teammates. I want to drink booze and fuck girls.
So I was doing 80% of the paper.
I've had moments where I've had to do 100% of the paper, and I guess 99.9% because they put their name on the paper.
And the thing was, I had my section done before anyone else. And some people had the gall, a couple days before we were supposed to submit it, that they gave me some criticisms on some of my passages. When they would not even have theirs done yet.
So you have time to criticize my paper and not actually write your fucking section, you dickbag?
Yeah. So I was okay.
I would actually bust a screw there. I would fucking call them out and fucking make them wish they were dead.
Now keep in mind, I was still suffering from severe insomnia, so it was a mixture of me wanting to die. And I'm like, okay, give me a reason to shoot up the school, please. Say something more to set me off the edge.
Note here. You're going on the list.
And keep in mind, this thing was 3 days away from having to be turned in.
Oh, and they still haven't started. I would just, at that point, I would start writing the essay myself, like the entire.
That's what I did. That's what I started doing. And then it came time for the philosophy. Oh, here's the fucking cherry on the top. When I started writing the other passages, they're like, why are you doing this?
Because you haven't done your section, so I want to actually pass this class, so I don't have to take it again.
One person got me impatient.
Yeah, I've been called that too. I know what it's like. It's like, okay, so you calling me impatient for getting the thing done one day before it's due? Seriously, come.
So I'm like, okay, yep, you see learning block. I'm so close to just blocking it, but I did it because I don't know why.
Because you had to write a report together. They can sabotage you. I think that's what you're thinking subconsciously.
I
For
get
me,
the
I
fucking
really could care less.
I get the fucking paper done, but I had a single day left over to write the report for philosophy. And also for ancient philosophy, because I was in professor courses, because I didn't really like that professor. And when I had the full day to start writing that, keep in mind I had 3 exams on like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Also around that time. So I'm like, okay, this is getting a little crazy. I didn't have time to study for like an exam and a half. And I still had fucking yoga, and we had a final exam that was guess what, an essay. But the essay was like super simple, like baby entry-level philosophy. And I'm like, okay, I can do this, but in between all the shit, it got lost. And I'm like, okay.
What got lost?
I completely forgot about the yoga essay, because I had so much more important shit to do. And lo and behold, when it was like the day
luck, Eric.
of...
Fine.
I can't do anything. I gotta stand over here. I did damage to him, but it didn't matter because I had
to look pretty.
I had to stand here and watch Colin get all his items back, as I already did damage to him, but none of it mattered enough to even get me my items. So I have to just stand here and watch as you guys do stuff. It's great.
I bet.
Should I just charge him?
Yes.
You a pussy. Well, no balls.
Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage.
Are you jumping like me and shoot?
I've only gotten 1 item back so far.
You know, I tried to go get him, but I'm so slow I couldn't reach him.
Okay, you tell yourself that. So, the day of me also having to write the philosophy paper, it was also the day for my yoga paper. And I send a message to my yoga professor, like, hey, I am super overwhelmed with everything else that's going on, so could I, like, possibly maybe postpone the paper by a day? Because it was super easy, but, again, I just had too much time.
Yeah.
And she's like, okay, yeah, sure, no problem. And I do exactly that. But the grading time would have taken it, because she was super slow with everything she wanted to do, grades had to be locked in a week after finals.
Yeah.
So,
I think it's 2 weeks for us.
Anyway.
Yeah.
so what ended up happening was there was an online thing we had to submit it to. I couldn't use it because it would automatically close and she couldn't figure out how to unfuck it. So I had to send it to her via email and not the online webpage thing that she had everyone else do. So she graded everyone else's but mine. She completely forgot about my paper. Then she labeled my exam paper Miss. So it brought my A grade down to a fucking D. And by the time I found out about this, grades were
Grades were
locked.
God. That was, you know, that's when I would go to the fucking dean, but the dean couldn't do anything after the grades were locked, though.
And I'm stuck here like, wow. I've never gotten a D in any of my classes. The lowest has always been a C. I get a D in the easiest fucking class I've ever had because my professor just fucking not only forgot to read my paper, but also
Did
just
you email
didn't read it.
her after
Yes,
that?
I fucking did. I asked, hey, I send you my exam paper. What's up? It's like, oh, because you weren't able to submit it on time, I couldn't grade it. I'm like, but we had an agreement.
That's when you take screenshots of the thing and then give that to the dean, right? Am I right?
I was just
Colin?
so done with it. I just wanted to.
You know, that's when I would take the screenshots of the, or just forward the fucking emails to the dean and be like, hey, we had an agreement here in writing, and she didn't keep up to her end of the bargain.
That,
Yeah, it
that's the
hurt
most pissed off.
that
I've ever
would piss
been.
me off, yeah. God, I've had some pretty shitty experiences, but that fucking's pretty shitty, man. God.
So we down for one more?
I don't know, man. What up to you?
We could go do hunt.
I haven't played Hunt in a long time.
We'll carry you. It's fine.
Me and Eric are great at hunt.